let's just get to the truth. If you are a white, heterosexual, Australian-born Australian male, you have no chance whatsoever of getting a job in the public service. Doesn't matter if it's Gold Coast City Council, Griffith University, Southern Cross University, you have no fucking chance. I'm by far and away the most qualified candidate for many jobs at universities. You know, I'm constantly overlooked. And but if you have a look, the marketing, promotion, advertising, if you have a look at it, you know that there is a racist, heterophobic, and anti-male. What's that called? It's not. I forget. There's actually a word for it. Misandry, isn't it? Like, whatever. Anti-male, anti-white Caucasian, anti-Australian. Yeah, you can't be heterosexual. This is it. This is the truth of our nation. Our nation is being taken over by treacherous and seditious cunts for their radical left-wing ideology, which has never worked. And they expect us all to remain peaceful and calm about it. It's like somebody coming up to you and hitting you over the head with a baseball bat, golf club. And they say, hey, they say, you cannot raise your fist at me. And they hit you again. You're like, why'd you do it again, though? You're not doing it to those other people. Yeah, because they're black and they're women. They're lesbians. They're LGBTQ. No, I'm going to hit you again. Bang. Why are you doing it to me? Stop it. I'm going to defend myself. Don't you? You are being a homophobic, sexist, misogynistic prick for thinking that is right of you to defend yourself. Now, I'm not the one that's going to do it. I'm non-violent, but someone is going to set something off in this country if they're not careful. I'm going to leave this country again because I have realized that as an Australian-born Australian, I'm just not fucking welcome anymore. Anything government, it's like, fuck you. They literally might as well just, when you walk into any government agency or go to the website, if you're a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant heterosexual male who doesn't have sexual fetishes for Islam, please click here. Click here and it just says, fuck you. That, I would respect the Albanese Labor government if they did that. That fucking seditious traitor Albanese. God damn it. Labor just voted to make it lawful to burn the Australian flag. They are creating a big fucking crisis in our country. They fucking know it. And this is in the Saul Alinsky Rules for Radicals. Basically, take over government and create such a situation where the foreigners, the non-Australians, those that don't share our culture, traditions, our traits, will do horrible things in this country and we're not allowed to speak out against it. That is what Labor Party is doing. Wow. Fucking wow. People still think they're a legitimate party. Like, they're not. They are basically how I think of the Australian Labor Party is. They are the evil communists. But they're only here to do what is required to bring in this ultra authority, this scary, shitty fucking state, where if we simply want to go, if you think that the Chinese social program is bullshit, just wait, it's coming. And when it comes, it's not going to be friendly. Trust me. Because they already have enough digital information on us to take us out anyway. we're in a lot of fucking trouble, people. And if we don't, and you know, we got to vote these motherfuckers out. We got to vote them out wholesale too. Like it doesn't matter if they're a Liberal Party member who is he says, I don't like Susan Lee. Now there's no hope of changing the Labor Party. They're a sick, seditious, treasonous cult that hates everything to do with Australia and Australians. And will continue to introduce policies and do horrendous things to us in order to set off the civil war. This happens everywhere the radical left-wing lunatics start going too fucking far. And we're going to be called racist and Islamophobia. I don't give a fuck. You know what's so funny is I met Saudis. He said, we have no fucking idea what your country's doing with Islam. I mean, I won't mention his name. But he said, I won't mention then. They said, you guys just fucking think it's like simple. Important. I said, no, I believe that they said you have to be very wary of the radicals because we stomped them out in Saudi Arabia. They're stomped out in the Emirates. You guys let them! Why hasn't there been one fucking pro-Hamas protest in fucking Saudi Arabia? Because they know who Hamas is. Hamas are Palestinians, Palestinians are Hamas. Okay? Now, come on, fuckface. Are you gonna... No? Okay. See? Do that. Now, I can remember this guy saying to me, you know, you guys have no idea what you're unleashing. You are unleashing a big fucking nasty Trojan horse. You know, but I said, yeah, it's a plan. He goes, it is, because if they're politicians and they don't know and their advisors aren't telling them, you gotta stop this. If they're in on it, he said they're in on it. They know. So you have to vote that party out, who they are. I said, unfortunately, it's Liberal and Labor. They're not going to stop. They're going to allow more of these extremists in. You know, but we can't be Islamophobic. What a bullshit word when you think about it. Why can't I be Islamophobic? I don't fear Islam. I just read the Quran. You know, like I didn't have to go too far. Kia now makes sports cars. It's fucking maddening, man. It's so insane what is happening in my nation that I have to leave again because the political elite hate my description box. Really, that's it. My characteristics. You know, I'm basically every single box they hate. And they're not going to change because they want to destroy this nation. Like, and it's so funny because a lot of people can't see it coming because they're not watching the world. They're drawn in by... Am I hearing a siren? No. What is that noise? Sounds like a big speaker, but if you're not watching what is going on in the UK, the US, oh fuck, the Democratic Party has already declared civil war in Minnesota. All over their money laundering operations, which happen in every Democrat Party state. And you know, in Australia, the National Disability Incentive Scheme is being used for such. A lot of the vocational colleges, you know, they're still They're still able to promote on Facebook. We can still get you in with fake degrees. They're still promoting this shit. They do the same fucking thing like the Banana Republics used to do. They said we crack down on corruption. Really? No. We just go after one thing for one day, and then we back off, and then we go back into the money laundering operations ourselves. That's how it works. You know? Like, I was at a university. I knew of a university in Thailand. I'm not going to say the name. You could just buy degrees. You had to go and pretend. But at the end of it, you just bought your degree. You've failed 10 courses out of 20. If you give us $30,000 cash, you can get your degree. You know, and it's like, wow. That's so bad. Oh shit, that's the wrong speed. I don't like doing that. It's like if I slam my brakes on the car behind, or it's, you know, it's even a bit harsh on my car.
In 400 meters, slide left onto the state.
What is that car? That looks cool. Toyota. Anyway. This fuckwit not watching the road. Another fucking moron.
Slide left onto the State Route 10 ramp, then merge onto Smith Street motorway.
Whoa. So, are you fucking kidding me? Traffic jam. Fuck. We can't have any more people in this fucking country. Where are they supposed to go? We've got a traffic jam. Are you... Fuck. This is wrong. What is... we need answers, and they're not telling us. Why? Because you know why? Because they're lying to us. They know exactly what they're doing. They know that they're destroying us. They know that they're taking our culture. First, Australia has one heck of a culture. Don't ever say white people don't know. You say that, you are a donkey. And that's disrespectful to donkeys. You are lower. You are a disgusting human being. You know, our closest neighbour is New Zealand. We share a lot in common. But our fucking liberals, they're responsible, because I know why. Labor are always into sedition and treason, and they've always hated Australians. They've always hated Australia and Australians ever since Keating, because he thought he was so smart with Asia. You know, they've always been dumb with Asia. You know, Southeast Asians are so much smarter than Australian politicians. They just, we'll be good neighbours. Give us that $50 million. There you go. Good, we got money off them. We ain't gonna change a fucking law for you. No, you know what? Or no foreign aid. I don't give a fuck. Transformers. Fuck you. This is insanity. What is... Oh, I see. So you old fuck turd. Come on. You don't want to let me in? Thank you. This is insane. We can't have... We need to deport 5 million people this year. We cannot take any more. It's beyond ridiculous. Like, now it's in the treason category for me. And they're all guilty. And just because they live in Canberra in that bubble, they don't see it. And when they go back to their electorates, they get private drivers. They don't have to drive themselves. They don't have to stay there and drive around all fucking day. They don't. They know exactly what they're fucking doing, and it's a Liberal Party fault because they should have always said no to anything Labor proposed. No, I don't give a fuck what it is. Even if it is to give $1 million to sick kids in children's hospital. No, Labor, we ain't doing one fucking thing you say, because we know it's seditious and treasonous in its spirit, because that is what you base your party on. You hate Australians. I'm sorry to be very worked up, but I have realised that just today I got rejected by another job from Gold Coast City Council simply because I'm a white male. They won't say it, but that's exactly why. They're never going to put it. They're liars. If they tell you otherwise, they're lying. Okay? Because I have more experience, knowledge, and than anybody else who would have ever applied for the fucking job. And the other one was Southern Cross University. Again, look at their advertising. Everyone's black, woman, LGBT. They don't give a fuck about white people. But when shit hits the fan, they'll be screaming for white people. You know, that's just how it works in this country. And I don't understand why, but they want to collapse the system. They want the new Chinese order. But do these fucking radical left-wing lunatics who support all this shit and the pro-Hamas supporters or Palestine, fucking same thing. Don't they understand? They're just useful idiots. They don't. This is why you cannot allow idiots to vote. Everyone who wants to vote must have an IQ over 90, because if they had an IQ over 90, they'd never vote for the fucking Labor Party. Shit, we could lower it to 75. If you have an IQ over 75, that's, what is that, retarded? They still wouldn't vote Labor. But no, it's... So that's why they're importing 2 million more migrants. Migrants, 85% vote Labor. Labor are committing treason in order to stay in power forever and bring about their Chinese-style communist new order. It's fucking insane. And everyone's happy because they just got a $100 discount on their telephone bill or some bullshit. Fuck. It's insane. More and more homeless Australians, more migrants. Labor policy is to get Australians on the streets and get the migrants in the accommodation and get them their ballots as soon as possible. Oh, it's like you're getting smacked in the face over and over again. You're just told just to take it, motherfucker. You deserve it anyway. Why? Because you're not a communist new world order piece of shit. You're just a leader. You want freedom. We can't have. I'm Albanese. You can't have freedom because I want the power. This cunt has never had a real job in his life, and he's saying he wants power. Fuck him. You know, they just don't get it, and I don't think they can get it. But listen, people, don't be violent, because that means they'll send the police after you, and the Australian Federal Police and ASIO will come after you. They will crush you. Then they'll also crush your friends and your neighbours and your family. They'll come after and investigate them. Everyone will get an ATO tax audit. They will come after us because they have these powers available to them already, because the Liberal Party never fucking fight back. Fucking cowards. And they will come after us, throw us all into a fucking gulag and lock us up and say, great, now we're down to 25 million people. We should have another 2 million migrants, who 85% of them will vote Labor. But guess what? The other migrants that they imported a couple of years ago will already be pissed off with this new communist world order. Then the Labor Party will go and arrest them. It's a violent fucking communist circle. And if you don't know about it, don't fucking vote. My God, people, I am telling you, this is how it works. This is how every communist order works. They go after the useful idiots that supported them, because they know that those people can be led astray. Fuck, man. We're in for some serious shit if we don't do something about Labor. You just can't vote for them. There should be zero in the community, and that should be the only way we remove them. There is no other way to remove them but to vote them out. Australia still has
In 400 meters, turn right onto Napa Road.
reasonable voting system. I mean, the migrants, of course, will always vote Labor. We just have to make sure that they understand that the Labor Party is using them. But they don't, because they do enjoy a lot of the benefits and shit.
Turn right onto Napa Road.
And we're in for some scary shit, and that's why I'm planning to get the fuck out, because they're going to kill us. They're going to come after us harder and harder. They keep... See, the government doesn't get it the way, so they just make new laws. Instead of because they can't do anything, and they can't get the majority of people to support their ideas. So they have to legislate us into Armageddon. It is such a disgusting... Oh, fuck. If I ever met somebody that said, I love Albanese, I'd go... It's like being a Democrat in America. What the fuck is wrong with you? Need to be institutionalized. Democrats, yes, they do need to be institutionalized. Australians, I don't think